Have you ever considered that your affirmation practices could be hindering you more than helping you? Here's the thing. We all have our own programs, aka our beliefs, everything that we picked up along our lives since young age, all the things that we learned from our parents, from our teachers, religious leaders, if our parents used to go or take us, etc., etc. And also beliefs that we pick up on our current lives as we go through different experiences. Every single experience, we pick up a new belief. And here's where your affirmation practices can become a conflict. When we say things that we don't truly believe, because our beliefs conflict with our reality, our brain will experience something called cognitive dissonance. And this can lead to a great mental discomfort, because that's exactly what is happening. Your beliefs are conflicting with your reality. So you are saying something, but your reality, it's showing another. And our brain doesn't work well with that. Always remember that our brain, it will always look for the familiar. It doesn't like anything that goes against what is familiar, what is believed to be safe. So this conflict and this mental discomfort, when you feel that, just think as if it is your limbic system saying, the hell you're not, because you're saying, I am strong, I am confident, but then you go along in your daily lives, you don't display any of those characteristics. And that can cause another thing, which is similar to one of the cognitive bias, which is called the backfire effect. And because our brain will see those affirmations as something that doesn't have much credibility, it will refuse it even stronger, which reinforces the negative belief you're trying to change in the first place. And that's when this can hinder the affirmation. Our brain will always need evidence to start considering and eventually accepting a new idea. Always with evidence. Without evidence, you're just creating this huge fight between you and your brain. So you have to find a way to align your affirmations with your core beliefs. Never go against this process, because you're just going to lose. The more you insist in the idea of using force to try to convince your brain of something that you don't even have evidence at the moment, the quicker you're going to lose. It is established that way. You have no idea what you're dealing with when we're talking about protecting our programs, protecting our beliefs. If I knew how to deal with my brain better in the past, I would have done a lot of more things in a quicker time, which it's really not a problem, right? Our life, it's just a learning curve. We are always learning, and we are here to learn, to evolve, and to grow. So yes, you want to be gentle with your brain, because you don't want to reinforce those negative beliefs. The bigger the distance between what you're saying and what you truly believe, the greater the internal tension you're creating. So how should we handle our affirmations? Always think that your affirmations, they need to be believable. When you say something like, I am happy, and you know that you're not happy about many aspects of your life, you don't feel happy. And that's the thing. It's about feeling. A belief is a feeling. So if you're feeling miserable and repeating words saying that you're happy, that's not going to have a positive effect. Always look for ways to match your affirmations to your core beliefs. So instead saying, I am confident, you can say, I am building confidence. Instead saying, I am abundant, I am prosperity, or all of that, you can replace that with, each day I am taking steps towards my financial freedom, for example, because that you can believe. And then you back that with actions that you do throughout your day. Let's say that you're trying to build passive income on a side as a second job, or I don't know, any idea that you have. Once you repeat those affirmations, then you show your brain the evidence that this is what you are doing. So when you say, I am taking steps each day towards my financial situation, towards my financial freedom, then your brain will see those actions as evidence. And little by little, it's not going to be in one day, but little by little, you are going to build a good foundation for your brain to feel safe enough to embrace that new idea. And then once you are there and you're feeling, then you can repeat, I am prosperous, I am abundant. Then you can repeat that as much as you want, because then you already are, you're going to already feel it. So you can use that to increase your wealth or whatever it is that you are fighting for. So yeah, those are things to consider. I'm not here to tell you that you should stop with your affirmation practices, but I think you should redesign them, change them a little bit for your own benefit, and then go from there. See how you go, and you can adapt many of the affirmations in many different ways. We use 2 examples here, but you got the idea, and now you can adapt for other affirmations. So yes, This is just the idea that I wanted to talk about with you guys in this video, because I don't think that this is something that we talk about enough. And there are too many people teaching just do your affirmation practices, just say that you are, that you are, that you are. So yes, this is what I want to share with you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope that that helps. I'll see you in the next video.